video we're going to look at what I would consider to be one of the great myths of golf when we look at the putting stroke, and that's that the putter head should travel straight back, straight through during the stroke. And this actually is not true. Certainly it would be true to say that through impact, through the moment of impact, we want the putter path to be matching up, travelling on the target line. But ultimately the putting stroke, because the putter shaft sits on an angle, must travel on an arc to some degree or other. So when we stroke the ball, we're looking for a backswing that travels on an arc slightly inside the target line, returns to impact nice and square, and then post impact travels back to the inside on a very shallow arc. That helps us deliver the putter face, the putter path, square to target, set the ball off on line, and make sure that we don't create any unwanted side spin on the golf ball, which affects line but particularly affects pace as well. So we're going to show you a couple of exercises that you can do. One involves this putting template here on the ground. We're going to show you how that arc actually manifests itself in terms of the stroke, how you can rehearse and practice that. And then we're going to do a little putting test to help you understand where you're returning the putter to at impact, manage your start lines a little bit better, and hopefully help you hole a few more putts. So to help us understand the arc that the putter is going to travel on, we'll set this template up, and as you can see, the centre line here is on a slight curve. You'll see there's some hash marks intersecting that curve at points all along its arc. And what we're trying to do is line at address the putter face up on the centre line, and then simply let the middle of the putter head track back on the black line. And get used to seeing the putter head travel on this very shallow arc. We work in the stroke mainly from the shoulders, but we're not trying to intentionally drag the putter straight back, straight through, which will always cause some separation, some stretching of our arms away from the body, and that's going to make our strike very erratic. It's going to make it very difficult to deliver the club face back accurately to impact. So we just get used to letting the putter head travel and follow this very shallow arc, and you'll find that with a bit of practice, that arc is a very natural place for the putter to swing. Now if when you look down at the template, you see your putter travelling either dramatically in to out or out to in on the template, one of the things that you can do is position a couple of T-pegs in the template there, just to help manage that path. So if you tend to take the putter a little bit too much on the inside, a couple of T-pegs there will help you go back a little bit straighter back on the arc. Same thing on the way through. Let the putter release and not go too straight for too long through the ball. And once you've had a chance to rehearse it, we simply put a ball in position, set ourselves up, and let the putter head follow the arc on the template. We strike a very solid putt and hopefully set the ball off on line. Now with reference to the start line of a putt, which is critical, we can then place as a gateway in the front here a couple of T-pegs in position, ball on the template, and we're now simply trying to roll the ball through the T-pegs, not necessarily aiming at a hole at this point, just trying to manage our start line, putter travelling on the arc, ball releasing through the start gate. If you find that you're hitting consistently the right or the left T-peg, it's going to help you understand that your putter face, putter path are out of position, either to the right of target or to the left of target. So it's a great way to manage your stroke, understand the correct arc for the putter to travel on, and once you have a little experience and a little bit of practice with that, you can then take that arc away, another T-peg gate just in front of the ball, and we can see that's a little bit smaller, just big enough for the ball to travel through, and we simply mimic the arc but try to set the ball off through the T-pegs. The more we track the putter head on the arc, the better putter face control we're likely to have, the more we can monitor our start line using these T-peg gates. So a couple of T-pegs, 3 golf balls and your putter out on the putting green could really help improve your consistency when it comes to holding more putts. Thanks for watching the HDiD Golf Academy. If you enjoy our videos, please share them amongst your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, that way you'll get to see all our latest footage first. And for questions and comments, join our Facebook page or follow us on Twitter, HDiD Golf Academy. We look forward to seeing you next time.